Hey guys, it's Cindy, and today I'm doing another book outlet haul, so if you want to see the things that I got, please stay tuned. Okay guys, so I know that I previously ordered some things from Book Outlet, and that was my first video on this channel, was a book outlet haul, and I've been bad, and I've been going back on that website so often because the prices are just amazing, and I actually placed another haul of quite a few books, so I'm going to go ahead and jump in. The first book that I got was The Wrath and the Dawn by Renee Ahdieh. I read this book and I loved it. It was such a great book. I will be going more into detail at the end of the month with my wrap up, but just know that I have ordered The Rose and the Dagger and it is coming in the mail as we speak. I could have literally cried that this book came to an end, and I immediately needed the second one. It was just so good. And it is absolutely gorgeous. I will be seeing her in September at a book festival that we will be having here, and I will be getting my book signed, which I am so happy about because I absolutely love this book. If you have not read this book, pick it up. It is so good. So the next book that I picked up was Even When You Lie to Me by Jessica Alcott. This is a book that I had just went to Barnes & Noble's earlier with my sister. I believe it was for the Harry Potter midnight release party that we went to, and she was like, this book looks so good. And it was so funny because that night I went on Book Outlet and it was there for like $4, so I knew I had to pick it up. It is actually about it's about a girl in high school who ends up having a crush on her teacher, or on his teacher. On her teacher. A girl that has a crush on her teacher, and she thinks that he has a crush back. So I really don't know that much about this book, but I am interested in it. I think the title is really cool looking, especially since it is about high school. I haven't looked to see what this book looks like. Oh, it's just a plain blue and black book. I love taking the covers off because I like to see what the actual hardcover looks like. And if you were wondering about The Wrath and the Dawn, it is just a magenta book with the gold. I think that Shazi is absolutely beautiful, if you can see that. She is so pretty. And yeah, going back to that same book. So then the next book I picked up was Eleanor and Park, and this is by Rainbow Rowell. I've heard a lot of good things about this book. I've seen it all over BookTube and Instagram and everything. It's supposed to be just like a very good love story. That's all I really know about it, is that it is a love story. And when you open this book, look how pretty that is. That is beautiful. That illustration is just so magical. In this book, in the synopsis, it does say that this will help you remember your first love yourself, which, let's see how that goes. So I have really high hopes for this book. I think it's going to be really good and very heartfelt, so I hope it doesn't let me down. Now the next book I picked up is The Love That Split the World, and this is by Emily Henry. And I'm not gonna lie, I picked this book up because of the cover. I think it is so beautiful. It's supposed to be about a girl, I think her name is Natalie, and she starts noticing small things in her town going wrong, like the color of her door is different, a park is there where there used to be a school, just like small things going wrong in her town. And she ends up falling in love with someone named Beau, and it just seems like it's going to be like a love and kind of mystery book combined, which seems very interesting to me, so I'm very interested in reading this book. So the next book I picked up, I've actually been hearing a lot about on YouTube. It's called The Girl at Midnight by Melissa Gray, and I think this book is absolutely stunning. I love how like smoky the cover looks. This is about a girl that lives underground with like a mysterious group of people that all have like feathers for hair, and it just sounded really interesting to me. I think the book is absolutely beautiful. I love like darker books. This is like black and purple, and I'm really interested in this. It's been getting a lot of hype, and I'm interested in a magic book. I just finished reading a Victoria Schwab book called A Darker Shade of Magic, and it did open my eyes to wanting to read more books about magic in general, whether it be like magicians or mystical magic. So I'm very, very excited to read this book. Now, if you watched my last book outlet haul, you might have seen that I got the first book to this trilogy, the Slated book, and so they had the second book in the trilogy called Fractured. I know I haven't read the first one yet, but I just felt like I could, you know, marathon the two together, so I went ahead and picked this one up. I haven't heard anything about this series, so I'm afraid that it might not be that good. If you've read this or have heard anything about it, please let me know down below. So then the next couple of books that I picked up, and these are the last things I'm going to be showing in this haul, I picked them all up as a series. I wanted to start the Cinder series so bad, and they had 4 of the books on Book Outlet. They had book 1, book 2, and then 2 short like novellas. They were titled as 3.5 and I believe 2.5 or 4. Something like that. So the actual books are, I believe it is Cinder and Scarlet. Those are the 2 that go together. And this is a retelling, I believe, of Cinderella, obviously Cinder. And I'm really interested in these books. I've seen them absolutely everywhere, so I think they're going to be very good. I do need to pick up the final 2, I believe. I think there's 4 in this series. And these are just supposed to be little books to read in between. So I got Cinder, which is the first one. And then I got Scarlet. And I called it the Cinder series. It's the Lunar series, sorry. And this is Stars Above. I think this one is so pretty. That crown looks so beautiful. And this is the only one that was a hardback. And then I got Fairest, which is supposed to be from the perspective of only one character in the book. So I do need to pick up the other 2 so I can just marathon through the whole entire series. Oh, this is pretty. So it's just an all black book, and the inside is this nice royal blue color. Okay guys, so those are all the books that I picked up from Book Outlet. I will be doing more videos in the future, so please make sure to subscribe to this channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!